Hi, Steve Farber here, and this video is for you only if you've read The Radical Leap. So if you haven't read The Radical Leap, I recommend you run on over to Amazon or wherever, get yourself a copy, read it, and then come on back. Then this video will be for you too. If you're still here, I recommend that you watch this video all the way to the end. It's not a long one, so just watch it all the way to the end because I have a very special invitation and announcement for you. So we've already established that you've read The Radical Leap, and perhaps you read it in the original version. This was the what do you call it, debut of The Radical Leap, which came out 10 years ago. So maybe you read the original version of Leap, or perhaps you read the paperback version. See, it's paperback. If you've got one of these, hold on to it, man, because that's a bit of a collector's item. They're very hard to find. Or perhaps you read The Radical Leap Re-Energized, which looked like this. It was, of course, the Radical Leap and the Radical Edge put together in one volume. You see, it's a thicker book. Maybe you read Re-Energized, or perhaps you're newer to the party and you read the 10th anniversary edition of The Radical Leap fairly recently. And I know you would have read it recently because it just came out recently. And this is a cool design. See, here's the front cover, there's the back cover, and you see the decal on the surfboard on the back is throwing back to the original design of the original cover on the debut version. See, I think that's a pretty cool design. So anyway, whichever of those books that you read, first of all, I just want to say thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I have trouble finding the words to express the gratitude that I have for you. And that's saying a lot because, you know, I'm pretty good with words. But it's an amazing feeling, indescribable, to know that the ideas in this book have had such an impact on so many people. Is something that I don't take lightly, and it's something that I strive to be worthy of every day. I strive to live up to the ideas that I write in my books every day of my life. I'm not perfect, certainly, but I aspire to these ideas. I aspire to be the walking embodiment of the things that I'm asking you to do, and I really appreciate your helping me in that endeavor every day of my working life. It's an amazing thing. So I'm very grateful to you, and these are not words that I use lightly, and I'm sure you know that. I'm really thrilled about the 10th anniversary edition. It just came out, as I said, recently, and it came out along with, for the first time, the audiobook version of Leap, and it turned out great. I'm sure you'll love it. Now, it's a new edition, which means that there are some changes in it. Now, of course, you know that Leap is a novel, so there's really not a whole lot that I can change. I mean, I'm not going to change the characters and change the dialogue and all that, but what I did was I added a Leap self-assessment to the book, to the 10th anniversary edition, which you can use as kind of a mirror to hold up on yourself and to see how well you're living up to the practices of cultivating love, generating energy, inspiring audacity, and providing proof. And there's an online version for that too, which you'll find referred to in the book. So, having said all that, once again, thank you, thank you, thank you for reading The Radical Leap. Now, I have a question for you, and the question is this: not whether you've read the book, we've already established that, but do you love it? Did you love the book? Are you one of these people who, you know, you find yourself maybe giving copies to other people or recommending the book a lot, or you find yourself really challenged by, inspired by, moved by the ideas in the book to the point where it's really made a difference in your life? Do you love the book? If you didn't, that's cool. I get it. That's fine. But if you did, I'm looking for you. I want to find you, and I want to bring you all together. So if you are a Leap lover, not to be confused with Lover's Leap, but if you're a Leap lover, I have a special invitation for you. I'm asking you to join me live online for a special Leap Lovers meeting, an online meeting. The only requirement for being on that event or in that event is that you are a self-described Leap lover, or whatever other words you would use to describe it. So please join me online. And the reason is this: I have an idea. I have an idea for something that you and I can do together to really have an impact that I really believe can help change the world in the broadest sense, but at the very least, I think we can work together to change the small W world in a really significant way by leveraging the ideas that you and I are already connected around. And I'm going to tell you what that is, but not now. Not right now. I'm going to tell you what that is in our Leap Lovers meeting. I know I'm being a little bit mysterious, but I want to do this in the right way. So, if you'll join me online, I'll tell you all about it. It's a great idea, and I have some really cool resources that I'm going to make available to you. So please don't miss it. All you have to do is click that button below the video on this page to register. Now, even if you can't make the date live, please register anyway, because we're going to record it and send it to you afterwards. So if you don't register, you won't get the recording. So please make sure you do that. And I really look forward to it. We're going to have a great time. I'll lay it all out for you at that time. You can ask your questions. We can chat a little bit. It's going to be a lot of fun. But until then, with love, with energy, with audacity, and with proof, all in pursuit of the OSM, I'm Steve Farber.